Doodle doon down 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 down. Oh my God! It is 80 Fahrenheit now, boys. Oh my Lord! It is fucking hot, baby. It's 77 for you? Really? I like the new getup.
Hello.
You look like I like the new getup. You kind of look like the Teen Wolf, except you know,
The what?
the Teen Wolf.
Like Twilight?
Yeah. You look like you just came out of high school, you know, you got the your jersey number on there. And what's on the back?
Oh.
Los Santos, number 8. Hell yeah.
Always wearing this.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
No.
We're going on business.
Oh shit. All right. All right. So okay. So how many suppliers are there?
4.
What?
No, 4.
Wait, what? There's 4
As in
suppliers?
4 what?
Wait, what? Oh, 4. Oh my God. Okay. Thank God. For the silences.
1.
Wait, who's the supplier?
1.
Wait, just me?
There's only. Oh, what do you mean? Like, the people who are selling it?
Yes.
Oh, 2.
That-
You and Denzel.
Okay. Because apparently
And
Denzel
Jaeger.
believes they're at and Jaeger. Okay. So.
Yeah, he does personal drops like a dumbass.
Oh my God. Oh no, he told me about that, but that's good for sending the samples. So the issue right now is apparently we're not all on the same page on the price, because I'm already getting phone calls saying that people are buying them for $5,000 a pop.
Yeah, that's a Jaeger price.
Oh, well, it's also a Denzel price.
Yeah, that's what I'm pretty sure that's what he was told to sell them at. What have you been selling them
Wait,
for?
who? What, for 10K? That's what we agreed on, right?
Yeah, I don't think Denzel was updated on anything.
Oh shit! Do you know how many suppressors he had?
He's only done 4.
He only has 4 suppressors.
Yeah, we only do him like made the order for him.
Oh,
Just because
good.
he doesn't like he's like more of a personal face-to-face type, right?
Okay.
Well, I see you more as a sell them and then they get distributed from there.
I think
For a
he's
good
got
price.
more than 4, because my guy just got a phone call, or he just gave me a phone call, and he said that everyone's buying them for 5. So that implies that there's a lot more on the street. Like,
He probably says everyone, but I know Jaeger's done personal drops like
Uh-huh.
the Sizz, and Sizz bought however many he bought for only 15K.
okay.
Denzel, I've only given him like 4. I've probably given him more. I don't remember, to be honest. Oh yeah, I did give him more. I think total he's had like 10.
So
4 for personal orders to direct, and then like the extra just to push. Some shit. All I know is that Jaeger's like, oh, let's sell it for 5, even though we told him you can sell it for literally however much you want. People will buy it.
yeah, I agree. So
I don't know what he's so scared of.
I think the important thing is that we have the same price, right? Because otherwise we end up in like an undercutting situation.
Yeah.
Right. Because the end guys, right? So like I've got three different crews that have these. It's gonna be 5 ultimately. And so if these 5 get picking it up for 10, and ideally selling it for more than 10 on the street, if there's someone else that comes through selling it at 5, then people completely outside of our control are gonna buy them all up for 5 and then start reselling them, thus completely destroying our other wholesalers. So
Oh yeah, I'm aware. It's I'll be honest, I'm only helping Jaeger out to get the distribution set up because he wants to do it this dumbass way. If it was up to me, literally no one would know where these things are coming from, not even you guys. It would have been we're a middleman and you're going to be the middleman type. But
oh, easily. Oh, easily.
He
Well, that's the way to
this
do it, right? Because
dumb shit. Yeah.
the more people that know that you're involved, the more, all it takes is one person to like say more than they should, and then it becomes like a fucking snowball.
Exactly. Like, I mean, given away, there's at least 10 or 12 that were given away over like the past 2 months or so.
Okay. Well,
Which
that's
was,
not bad.
That was like the price, not the price sampling, but like the sample to let people know, hey, guess what? There's some new shit in town. Time to use it. And then, you know, BJ's became a thing. And immediately I was like, okay, entire racing scene's going to buy these. But it's been like a delay because, you know, Jaeger is Jaeger. So if I honestly have to just take this out from underneath them and start pushing it, then I'm going to.
Wait, what does that mean? I mean, is this Jaeger's? Is it yours? Like, who's like
no,
benches
it's
this?
everyone's, but, you know, Jaeger's done most of the investment. So, you know.
Right.
And I'm trying to essentially encourage the rest of, you know, my party members to, I don't know, do their shit. Take, you know, take hold of something and kind of go with it, you know? Like Glorion has. Glorion's the only person who's kind of got out there and is doing his own shit. Layla too, but Layla does random shit. I don't know what the fuck Layla gets up to. Same for Egg.
Okay.
Like Egg, I sent Egg to the south side last night to steal me a minivan. She almost got shot.
What the fuck?
By GS.
Wait, why the fuck would you send it down there? You can get a Banshee somewhere else.
Well, I wanted a minivan so I could upgrade it.
Oh my god.
I told her, all right, it's. I thought, you know, it'd be pretty simple for her to do. I sent her 2 hours later. I'm getting calls that she's about to get shot by GSF.
Jesus
because
fucking
she was like,
Christ.
she was driving like a maniac in a Fudo.
Yeah.
Through Forum and shit.
Stag is Nino Jr. I know, right?
It was Dev, and I know Dev pretty well, so I was able to stop him from murdering.
Okay, so I don't think this is the end of the world. I think we just need to pull Jaeger aside, and I think we need to involve Denzel
I'll
as
just
well.
Tell him, the price is going to be changed to 10.
Yeah,
because that's close to what originally I suggested, which was 7.
Yeah, 100%. So the reason for 10 is
like
this:
7 to 10.
The reason why 10 is very important is because you want enough people to know about it. Okay, so products are based on utility. I mean, you probably know all this shit because I mean, it seems like you already got this shit in.
I mean, it's pretty fucking simple.
It's pretty fucking simple. Well, I mean, you say that, but like most people don't know this shit. You know what I mean? I don't think it's common sense. Is that like you got to look at the utility of the product, and how much is the cost of this? Actually, don't tell me.
Yeah.
Don't tell me. I think the best bet here is we just need to talk to Jaeger and understand how much is in the market, because I don't want to ask these guys to figure out how much is in the market. That's too much comms. Like, I'm not looking to expose myself either by figuring it out. We should know internally what the volume is.
The samples that are out there are pretty much already gone. I'm pretty sure people have been arrested with them.
Are we sure Denzel didn't get a drop?
No. Yeah, he has like 10 plus. I made him 4 for personal dealings. If you've ever met Big Pussy before.
Mm-hmm. Wait, Big Pussy?
Yeah, you ever met Big Pussy?
I've seen him. Yeah, he's a fucking weird guy with the
legend Big Pussy who wears his wetsuit all the time.
Yeah, that guy. Yeah, he looks like Gil's like fucking brother.
Yeah, actually. Big Pussy is like the #1 customer for everything in this city. This man purchases insane amounts of stuff, and what he's doing, I don't know. I'm pretty sure he's waging a war in a third world country somewhere with how much stupid shit he buys. Wow, meteor. With how much shit he buys. Oh, that hit pretty close.
Yeah, I was actually going to look at my email for a second there, see where if it was going to land near us, because last one landed right over here.
Yeah, I heard someone got hit by it the other day.
The most important thing, though, is we need to make sure that Jaeger, because we, if Jaeger's, so it's everybody. I don't want to. I want to be careful not to dictate over someone's intentions, right? Like,
Well,
if and what I'm getting at is, if Jaeger wants some people to get their hands on it, then I think that's a valid opinion. You know what I mean? Like, it reminds me back with like when I was working with the boys like Lang and Tony on the skooma, right? Having a common understanding of what the goal is paramount. And that goal may be maximizing on profits, right? That can be a goal. Another goal could be maximizing availability. And those are two things that are very diametrically opposed, but two different things that are common when it comes to this. There may be a feeling that, you know, everyone should be able to get access to it, and therefore $5,000 is a good access price, right? But that's diametrically opposed to profits, because that may mean only making 500 a drop, which is crazy in my opinion, because, you know, like the amount of risk you're taking on in order to help, you know, motherfuckers out doesn't make any sense to me.
I see it like this, is that
Wait, what is going on? Did it just get super dark all of a sudden?
Are you dying?
No, maybe. I don't.
You get
I don't
shot
know.
with a poison dart?
I don't think so. It just got fucking dark.
I see it like this, is that even 10 is fucking cheap.
I agree
people
with
in
you.
this city, people in this city have an incredible amount of money, and that's something that for whatever reason people aren't understanding. They have a lot of money to burn, and the more cash they burn, the less they have to deal with putting it into their bank accounts. Because people love to spend money in this city.
Mm-hmm.
So even 10
Agreed.
is like perfect. Like it's fine. It could even be raised, but I think 10 is fine.
Here's what I'm gonna suggest is that I think we, given the fact that these are already at 80%, and I've already distributed these, and we don't currently know what I want to make sure that these guys there. So this one of my guys is already freaking out because he's like, I got $50,000 worth of product that is worth $25,000. So I'm thinking that we just give these for free or whatever I can get off them, and just let them know that it's going to be 10G after that. That does mean it's going to be a bit of a profit loss, but you know, I'd rather them be known as a connect than us make an immediate profit right now. You know what I mean? And then it's going to sort itself out.
Profit's going to be made either way, honestly.
It's going to be made either way. Exactly. Like we might lose a little right now, but in the long run, you know, these ones that sold for $5,000, they're going to fucking break in another week anyways. You know?
Yeah. The best part is too, is that those rifle ones, the rifle popsicles are selling as well somehow. People want those too.
Okay, so are those moving already? Because I don't even think we should move those at this time. Let's go over here because it's super dark.
There was a, I mean, you know, it's BP. He likes his, I told you, man, this guy buys whatever. For whatever price.
Who's BP again? Oh, Big Pussy. Wait, so where does Big Pussy fall in? Is he a third supplier?
That's what he calls himself.
Is it Denzel, Big Pussy, and myself?
No, Denzel sells the Big Pussy. Big Pussy is the number one buyer in the city.
What
for everything.
The fuck?
I don't know what this man uses that shit for, but he buys a lot of stuff. I've done gun drops to that motherfucker, and he, at the gun drop, he'll place another order immediately.
What?
All right, we have a few theories. One is going to war with the third world country. Another is he's just reselling, which is also funny. Another is he's reselling to his own gang, which is hilarious.
He's got a fucking gang.
Yeah, he's in the Diamond Dogs with Cy Carter.
What?
Yeah.
That guy.
Yeah, he sold us his car at
Where did these people wake up? I've seen that guy once, and I was like, who the fuck is this guy?
That motherfucker made $500,000 at the casino, I think, like a week ago.
And then what? He blew it all on like surprises or something?
He blew it all, and then he went back to the casino and apparently lost 400 grand. That man is dedicated to whatever the fuck he likes doing. I've seen him hunting before, so I know that's one source of income for him. But if that's his only source, then that man is hilarious. One theory we have is that he buys all this shit just to go kill dogs. So he's like running around throwing Molotovs at dogs.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Man's a legend. But yeah, he's currently the only person who's purchased those, the big ones. But I think that's just more to see how they're going or how they work, what he can use them on. Which, by the way, you can use them on Eagles, Uzis, Mac-10s, etc.
Do you know if the small ones work on Uzis, or you need a rifle for it?
You need a rifle for it, I'm pretty sure.
That's what I wanted to double check, because the, you know, an Uzi's not exactly a rifle, but it ain't a pistol either. It's kind of in between.
Yeah, it's like a weird full auto pistol.
Okay, this is good. Maybe let me see if Denzel's around right now. Here's what I'm thinking. We tell these guys, sell them for 10. If they break, they break. We'll let the supplies drying out. And then we just move it to 10. Maybe when Yeager's around, maybe Denzel's probably going to be around at the same time. Maybe the four of us speak together just so we're all on the same page. And
yeah, if I see Denzel before then too, I'll just let him know.
Oh, that would be perfect. I think it'd be good to know like when the supply of rifles come in. Like, do you guys want them out there already? I'd almost recommend that it's better to let, like, in a perfect world, setting the price at 10 and letting people get aware of those and purchase them now is, it gets their feet wet, right? And then as that price is established for like 2 weeks, then you slowly introduce the rifle suppressor at, I don't know, I'd say like 15K.
Yeah, that was, I think that's what he sold the 2 rifle ones for. Is 15 each.
That's good. Yeah, that's really good. Because
I mean, this point, the first batch that we put out to you and him is essentially to get dumbass's investment back because he's stupid and he bought materials for 9 each, and he set up deals to buy them for 9 each when he could be getting them insanely cheaper. So he's trying to recoup his like 200 grand investment into massive amounts of materials, or not so massive.
Who, Yeager?
Since he's paying so much, yeah.
Maybe that's the play then. Maybe we just, I mean, oh shit! Wait, why did he put 200? Wait, I'm so confused. Where did Yeager get the material from?
He said he would sit at the recycle place and buy it himself. He also set up deals with Mr. Leslie, and he also buys it from Sionis. Which I told him you should never do that because you're dumb. You're directly connected, but he doesn't listen. That's why I am already separating myself by a degree. We're only talking because I'm doing it as a courtesy to get him going.
Oh my God. I'm gonna talk to Yeager. We'll get him sorted. Listen, when it comes to this stuff, right? It's best to show someone the path as opposed to, you know, not everything that seems simple is simple, right?
Well, let me tell you this, is that Yeager is someone you can't lead.
Of course whatsoever. You can. No, come on. Yeah. I mean, listen, he agreed to the 10, right? I mean, listen, he may, you know, he may not see the entire, like, you know, board. And, you know, just because you might see the board doesn't mean he's seeing the same board, right?
Dumbass needs glasses.
Okay, well, okay. You don't know what he was thinking in the moment. Guy, you know, thought, okay, I'm going to take 200K. I'm going to sell a bunch of these really quickly. And that's perfectly reasonable, right? And what we're prescribing is a better, like, path, but he may not see that. So we got to fucking show him what the vision is,
No,
and see if he's down with that vision.
His reasoning was that's what people were selling it to him for at the recycle place, and there's no way that anyone else in the city is buying them for any less than 9 each. That was his reasoning.
My fucking God. Do you guys need help with this? Because, like, my supply lines are already, which, by the way, I need to go drop you off some shit. I got 42 advance as well.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, our material thing is fine now.
Mm-hmm.
Although I'd still prefer a degree of separation instead of him buying it directly. He's very convinced that saying he's buying it for the comic book store is a good idea, but it isn't.
Why don't you put your pipeline into Pegasus, and we filter that through autos, and we just get you guys a special rate? I mean, that is the most. We are literally right now. I think you know what we should do, Stag? We should just figure out a better org chart here, because if you look at the entire pie, we literally have access to every table in the city, and we collectively now, I think, have the biggest mat op in the city. So why the fuck are we not just finding something that works for all of us and simplifying it?
I'll tell you another reason is because he said he would feel bad if he went back on these deals he established with Leslie and signed on.
Who gives a fuck?
That's what I told him, but he was like, yeah, but...
What? You can't feel bad about this. You're a fucking criminal.
He literally killed his friend. I don't understand.
Okay, let's spitball something. Sionis, that's easy. I already work directly with him, right? And I have a very good deal with him that is gonna, in the long term, make him good money anyways. And it's an incentivized program, right? So let's take Sionis off the table for a second. What's the deal with Leslie? Where does he even fit in?
Jaeger buys shit from him that Leslie gets from the mines, but since Leslie hasn't been around, it's not like the mines have even been operating, I'm pretty sure.
Who gives a shit about the mine one? There's barely anything that's going to come out of it.
That is the only deal he has with Leslie, is buying those materials from him at 9 each that comes from the mines.
Just drop the deal with Sionis. He doesn't need to feel bad because I'm already going to be buying the excess anyways. And then, is that
drop
it?
All of his deals. I mean, alone, just with my 3 people who do chop for me, I can get all the materials we ever need.
Easy. There you go. And then why don't you have him plug into that?
That's why I've been trying.
What?
It's the whole, but he already has deals type thing. I just, if I bitch him out enough, he'll change it. But if it comes from multiple angles too, he'll change it even faster. Now it's just a matter of getting his dumb ass in the city.
What do you mean he can get? Send him a bat signal or something. Let's talk to him reasonably. You know what I mean?
He's playing New World.
Oh my God. Do you have this table? Let me ask you another question. Do the other members of the guild ever make anything on this table? And I'm not saying they shouldn't, but it's an important factor to know, because I need to know if, in order for me to be able to do my work, I need to know where shit's coming from, right? Because
essentially make some for, like the family sometimes, and he'll put it in the mansion for them.
And I think that's fine, right? But the reason, and you understand why I'm asking, right? Because if I hear someone else coming in from like a weird price, and it ain't me at Denzel, we are gonna need to know if it's coming from, like, you don't know if this shit's gonna come into someone else's hands. Right?
Everyone's fully understanding that the only ones who will be dealing with this shit for the time being is Jaeger and I.
Okay.
We're the only ones who have, direct access.
All right.
Or rather, even the ability.
I think you should drop it with Sionis stick with Leslie. If he wants to keep the deal, I don't think it hurts anyone. I mean, it's gonna hurt his pockets ultimately, because
Yeah.
like the deal I got with Sionis is pretty complex, and it's based on, you know, his volume and based on profits from, you know, total sales, right? So in other words, the risk factor is shared by the on both ends. Whereas it sounds like to me Jaeger is taking on all the risk.
Yeah. I mean, from the get-go, I gave him a nice little simple layout how he should do it. Never do direct interactions unless it's someone you truly trust. You know, it'd be like the family, or I guess apparently Mr. Sizz as well.
I'm gonna be real with you. I don't even fuck with it like that. My take has always been do not, even if it's part of your family, because
Yeah.
it's like the Batman Superman effect that, you know, people look
I
at
mean,
it like snaky, but people are also fucking dumb as fuck.
I'll be honest.
And their fucking egos are so fragile, and their feelings and shit. It's like, you know, they don't understand the concept of, like, if you know you are literally in danger of being an idiot and saying something wrong, or you're in direct danger because now all of a sudden, because you know you are gonna get hit. You know what I mean?
I mean, day one, the very first drop, you know, the free sample we ever did was delaying. And I told Jaeger, don't talk to him, do not contact him, don't do anything. I call Buddha on a daily basis to check in, you know, see what he's doing, what's going on today. Once we do the drop,
Wait,
Jaeger
Dwayne?
immediately, no, Buddha.
Wait, I thought you said Dwayne.
No. He immediately fucking.
I thought he
told
said
Jaeger,
Thomas
don't talk
Dwayne.
to
I was
Buddha,
like,
don't contact him while we're doing this. He'll know immediately. And then,
wait,
right after we
roll
do the
back?
drop,
Roll back. I got
Yeah.
confused when I thought you said Dwayne. I like completely, my mind shifted.
no,
Wait,
Lang.
what happened?
So
oh,
the very
Lang.
first,
Oh, okay.
the very first drop we ever did was to him, and I guess subsequently Mr. Harry was with him, which is fine. And it was, you know, the free sampler to let him know it's out
But
there.
see,
I told
that
Jaeger,
makes
don't
sense, right?
talk to him. Well, I mean, it would have been better to keep it a secret and then reveal it, at least until they got out there. But
Right.
immediately Jaeger fucking called Buddha out of the blue to say, hey, what's going on? I was like, you're a fucking idiot. And immediately Buddha guessed, this is you making this.
Hmm?
I don't know. The way he goes about stuff is dumb. And I'll be honest, even giving it to people within the family is sketchy, because even if they are family, they're still people I don't trust. Like, no offense, I like Ray, I like but especially Ray, I feel like sometimes he speaks too frankly and openly about things. Even with Buddha too.
There's always a fine line, right? It goes back to the, you know, the Batman Superman analogy. If Superman or Batman reveals his identity to everyone he loves, it immediately puts him in danger, right? And
Yeah.
you know, look at this, you know, this very small pricing issue, right? Not a big deal, can be resolved very quickly, but the bigger your network gets that knows all the details, the more people need to be made aware when some big shit goes down, right? And not everyone's going to be directly involved, so their value of that information is going to be different, right? Like, for example, let's say I don't know, Fiona knew about this. She's great, you know. Do I trust her with this and that? Absolutely. But if Fiona casually knew who was involved with suppressors, you know, she may, like, just to be open, I have given her some, but I'm just using it as an example, is like, if she casually knew about it, she may not know the value of, like, you know, telling someone, oh yeah, Nino's got suppressors. You know what I'm getting at?
Exactly. That's why if anyone ever asks where shit comes from, I just tell them, you know, I got it from someone. Unless, you know, I know that they're already in the know. But even then, something you need to step around. You got to treat every interaction like they're trying to gauge valuable information from you, which they usually are, because people in the city tend to not speak to you unless they want something. Like even
Yeah,
Glorion with
true.
the Fiona thing, I'm always very concerned about informing Glorion and things. I know he won't tell, but there's always that, like, in the back of your mind. What if he tells Fiona and Marlo? And no offense,
No.
but they are not very trustworthy.
What? Well, Marlo
What?
and Fiona. You think so?
Yeah. Fiona, I trust her more than Marlo. Marlo's done too much sketchy shit, but it seems like he's starting to come around now that he has like a
Maybe I
group of
gotta
people to associate with properly.
like a soft spot for Marlo, but
Oh
I
yeah, I do too. I really like him.
I I I feel like, listen, if he put on a fucking mask, I would think he'd be a part of the guild. I mean, he's been very close to us for a while. I'm being serious. Like he
I
may
think
do
we've
some weird. He may
converted
do
him.
some mildly. So first off, I think Marlo is one of the most misunderstood people in the city,
Absolutely.
who because he's so nice does not defend himself. So when people talk shit about it, he doesn't give a fuck. He's like whatever. So he never gets to tell his side of the story. So he looks like people, just continue the rumor of him being a super shady person. Now, part of it might be because he left Grove, and part of it might be that, months ago he might have done some shady shit. But not once have I seen him do something that
He's never
would
done
hurt
something to
people.
intentionally fuck someone over
Yeah,
without having a proper intention for it. And that's what I've seen. And I mean, I think it's an overreaction sometimes about, like, for example, the whole the storage shit and how he sold it after like an
mm.
hour. The guy was late. I mean, it makes sense, right?
Stag is more
I
Nino than
I
Nino
don't really have an
nowadays.
issue with that. I don't
I
think
am
it's going to
like
ruin
fucking
anyone's
floored by
reputation
this
because he did that.
conversation.
Was it kind of scummy? A little, but you
Yeah.
know,
But I mean,
it's
like, how many times has that guy came and like saved us out of, a
exactly.
tough spot, or given us a
It's
break, or threw money this way and done things that he didn't need to do? I mean, the guy is worth
especially now.
millions. Well, even back then, I even say going back like 5 months ago, that guy used to do all kinds of shit for us, right?
Yeah, it's I don't understand where the untrust comes from, but I understand as well. It's a weird thing to say, but like, he's done shady shit, but I've seen the behind the scenes as to why he's done this shady shit. And it's usually because he's trying to help someone out. Like I've seen him
Right.
fucking wipe away loans for people, like entire loans
Oh
of
yeah.
hundreds of thousands of dollars. He bought
He
a fucking car for Mel,
yeah. Oh, that's fucking crazy.
which was a bad idea, but
Um, him. Listen, when it comes to Jaeger, you got your ideas how things should work, but I think how Jaeger wants to do it is important as well, right? And so you never, it's funny because this kind of reminds me of like when me and Lang talk. You've got your way, like I'll have my way, he'll have his way, and I'll tell you, when we both put our minds together, the better solution comes out of that, you know. And so when I think what's important here is, at the end of the day, you two are working on this shit together, right? And instead of, I think it's important that a common plan comes out of this. And it may be not the best in the way that you envision it, or the best way that he envisions it, or even hell, how I envision it, or how Denzel envisions it. But at least it's going to be a shared goal, and that shared goal is going to lead to much better success, regardless.
oh yeah.
You know what I mean? And
I
that's
mean,
kind of what I'm getting at.
this is the position I've taken on everything involving them, because I mean, they're fresh, they're still new, they're still growing. So my position has been, I've started to take a seat back because, I'll be honest, the first months I kind of babied them
Mm.
handheld and showed them around. But now I'm kind of letting them do their own thing and coaching from the sideline,
Is that
which
why
is
you're
what,
wearing those clothes?
No, I've always worn this.
Are you sure? You sure these aren't your like
Yeah,
coach
the
clothes?
briefcase is new.
Okay.
This is a business briefcase. I also
I
have a
swear to God,
lunchbox.
I've never seen you wear that till recently.
Yeah,
But
well,
anyways.
you haven't been around. Anyways.
Oh, okay. Listen, I've been
But-
around. I've just been fucking busy. Yeah, no idea.
But yeah, I'm taking
not
like a
wrong.
seat back to let them kind of do it on their own.
Yeah.
I tell them, I'm gonna tell them my opinion anyways because I want them to know it, and I want them to
As you
have. I'm
should.
always gonna take a opposition, even if it's a horrible choice. Like they say, I don't want to jump off a cliff. I'm gonna say, yeah, you probably should jump off it just because what if you live? That'd be badass. Because I hate echo chambers. So if it means I have to come off as an asshole, I'll do it just to make sure that they see multiple points of view about things that they're doing. But at the end of the day, I told Jaeger I want him to do it how he wants, but I'm still gonna bitch him out about it. Same thing with the comic book store. I want everyone to do it and run it how they want. I'm still gonna bitch him out about it. I'll set up the network. I'll set up a nice little foundation for him, like I have with securing Wagama as our lead artist for our comics.
Oh, does he? Is he works at the View as well? That motherfucker told me you got no other responsibilities right now.
Oh yeah, right now he doesn't because we're not even fucking open. But I want them to have a nice foundation to go off of because that's one thing.
He's an artist.
Have you never seen that dude's art?
No,
he's like,
I just gave him a job at the View. He's a fucking hard worker. I was very impressed.
Yeah, he's a hard worker and he's like literally professional tier artist and animator. That's why I'm glad I snagged him because I think he can make a lot of fucking
Chad, this
money.
is what you turn into Stag once you watch me.
That's
for
what I
6
like
years.
too. I want to set foundations for them to grow and build their own little house to live in. And if they're building it shitty, I'm a bitch at them. You don't want to see your friends living in a shit shack unless it's a shit shack that they prefer.
As long as they don't foster any resentment.
Exactly.
And that's kind of what I, when I'm kind of cautioning you on a bit, right?
Oh no,
I mean, you know them better than I do,
resentment.
right?
Yeah.
I've just seen these things happen, and sometimes people get resentment when you're too blunt. They take it the wrong way. They don't look at it like, hey, he's trying to do right by us or right by you, right?
Yeah.
But I'm glad you got that relationship.
I make it clear to him that, this is your thing, or well, it's our thing, which he always says. But I'm like, all right, this is our thing, but I want you to take point on it because everyone else is kind of already doing their own shit. Bjorn is a grinder and he'll always be a grinder. He loves to grind.
That guy would. Bjorn was up for 17 hours. This is like, wait, let me.
Yeah, he's doing his grindathon this weekend.
No, I mean he was up 17 hours.
Yeah, that's not that long.
Fucking using his metal detector just a little bit ago. All right, I think he finally fell asleep. Thank God. I was getting worried.
He's done like 30+ hour grindathons. He's a monster. And that was just metal detecting. I think today he's gonna do chop all day. Layla's a free spirit. She does her own thing, but that bitch is crazy. So I don't know. Lando is still kind of looking for something. He's more so waiting for the comic book store to open because
does he want some work?
Run it. I think for now he's trying to remain clean, just so he can pay off.
Does
his
he
car.
want some clean work? I mean, I got some for my Pegasus probably. Not a whole lot, but something that you could probably chew on.
He wants to find something that he like enjoys
first. Right.
He
probably doesn't want to do books and shit.
Yeah, he wants
day-to-day management.
No, I don't think so. He had to do that at the start of the
I'm going to be
Rooster's
honest
Rest.
with you. I feel like I haven't seen him in a long time.
New World.
Oh, is that why?
Yes. Same thing for a few others. Is New World. Necrolord has his goals, but he's out of town currently. He went to go visit some people out of town. I don't know, his dead mother. His mother's dead, and that's what whenever he says he takes care of her, he's taking care of her corpse.
What
Just remember
the
that.
actual fuck?
Yeah. Fuck, who else? I kind of forget. Oh yeah, Glorion. Glorion's already
Yeah.
doing his own thing. Although he's
I mean,
he's a
he's been
normie
doing
though,
very
which
good.
we like to
Oh,
make fun
come
of him for.
on. He's
Normie on.
yeah, but he's like, I mean, I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing though.
Oh yeah, it's fine. We just like to mock him for it.
Mm.
I'm just glad he stopped wearing those fucking robes because he didn't wear pants underneath them. He was free balling. And then you would sit down on the ground in front of you and you just get a full view. Also, I don't blame him. He's had horrible family life. What, he lost like 2 dads?
Jesus.
And now he has 80 mothers and a Oedipus complex. Who else? I don't remember anyone else. Oh yeah, I think Chut died apparently.
Chut did. Who the fuck
Yeah,
is Chut?
supposedly he died. Oh, I don't think you ever got to meet him. Chut was the lawful good alignment, you could say. He stopped at stoplights and used his blinker. And then I think Ellie corrupted him. And then I think he fell off a building and died.
What the fuck?
He might still be alive. I don't know. Who else? I think that's everyone.
Let's try to get Yeager in the city. Let's try to figure this out.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
I'm sure he'll agree to it.
at the end of the day, I just don't want a fucking headache. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm down to figure out, whatever's best for everybody, but I need to know what's what. Otherwise, I'm wasting my time. And my time is money. I mean, you understand that more than anyone else. Last thing I want is fucking people give me phone calls up the chain and being like, why the fuck is, why is it this? Why is it that? And then I'm just like, all right, I gotta go find another fucking solution, huh? Fucking drives me up the wall.
True. Oh, yeah, an egg. Egg's good. You ever need someone reliable, take Egg with you.
Egg,
she refused to give any names when Dev was holding her at gunpoint. She was ready to get shot by not giving up any names.
Egg is such a tough one for me because I've only known her when we, do crazy off the wall shit. So
yeah,
I just don't know. Well, that's the thing, right? Like I get a little, I mean, you know me, I'm a very careful guy, right? So even when I got a phone call from her and she's like, oh, you want to boost and stuff. I was kind of like, well, I don't really know what the expectations are because I haven't done anything yet. I mean, sometimes I wonder, maybe I just got to go just pop a couple cops in the head just so I can remove that, that sense of giving a fuck. You know what I mean? And then it doesn't matter what happens afterwards.
Sometimes I mean, for example, the mission I sent her on to go get a minivan from the south side yesterday, it should be simple. And then it turned into her almost, I don't know, starting a gang war, I guess. Almost getting shot by GSF.
You got it. Yeah.
She'll try and be low key, but it's just in Egg's nature to something crazy is gonna happen, even if she doesn't. I mean, intend it.
Yeah, but you know where that shit can lead to, right? If she got shot up and then y'all go defend her, and then all of a sudden it turns into a war between us and GSF. I don't think it come to that, but you got to consider those things too.
One thing I've also pushed very hard is resort to guns last, even though Jaeger's tried to shoot up CG multiple times. Same thing with other people. They want to shoot first, talk later, but that's not how you get shit done. But again, I chalk it up to them. They're fresh. They don't understand what that can lead to and how much of a pain in the ass that is for everyone in the city.
I don't think it's necessarily fair to say they're fresh. I think a lot of them have kind of built themselves up. They're just different.
Well, I mean, they're fresh to that sort of conflict because I've done my best to kind of keep them away from it.
Fair. You mean things that barrel out of control kind of thing?
Yeah, things that end up being, I don't know, just overly violent unnecessarily. I mean, they all have their own ways of going about it. Like Jaeger's preferred method of getting back at someone is just being as obnoxious as possible in a war of attrition. Like when he sat in the tuner shop for 8 hours waiting for Eddie to upgrade his bike. and Eddie ended up doing it for cheap because he was terrified that Jaeger waited there that long.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I don't think you give him enough credit. I mean,
Oh no, they do. They get all the credit, but I'll always.
Last I talked to Jaeger, that man's told me that he literally walks from house to house, on foot when he's moving shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for whatever reason, he does things very strangely.
I don't think that's strange. I think that's the right kind of precaution as well.
I mean, I told him he needs to learn how to drive like a local, but he bought a tractor instead.
Look, I gotta meet up. I gotta meet up with these guys and let them know things are all good. Plan's gonna be, like I said, we'll let these ones just kind of go for free, and whatever money we get, we get. I think we got to work out a better rate than 20%, though. I think with all the shit I'm gonna have to deal with, it's gonna be a lot more of a headache than I expected.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll just talk to Jaeger about it, see what he wants. 20% was just the starting because the original like 5K price, you'd be getting like $1,000 off the top.
Oh, it's not about the money; it's about the effort, right?
Yeah, and then now
if this network's gonna work, and I gotta babysit this shit, to a degree, I mean, at the end of the day, let's just make sure we're all making money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that includes those who are like making these things get put together.
Yeah, I'm sure everyone else will come into play once Jaeger gets his initial investment paid off. Because right now all the money is going straight to him.
It was just materials.
Yeah, besides other shit. And he also just dropped $400,000 on stuff. Like he bought the card company recently. He dropped, I don't know, 200 something on the comic book store, and then he dropped an additional 200 on materials.
Yeah, but 200 on materials? How the fuck? Oh my god, poor guy. That's what he was saying. He needed to move a bunch of them. Fucking goddamn it.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
He also needs to wake up and get his money out of the briefcases before they fall apart.
Oh my god! Send them like a bat signal or something. Let's try to get him in the city. Let's get this sorted. Yeah. All right.
You want a fully upgraded Buffalo?
Oh yeah. Let's give this a shot.
It's got some pretty nutty acceleration.
Yeah. You want to hop on in?